A lot of the advice you get about job interviews is based on someone's experience. However, understanding the psychology of the process can lead to some lesser known advice. Hi, I'm Dave Edwards, and I want to share what I've learned. My interest in understanding what interviewers want to hear goes back quite some time. I've conducted hundreds of job interviews during my career for jobs, entry level jobs to C-level jobs. But when a client asked me to help them with their interview preparation, it set me on a journey to not only understand the research that's been done, and yeah, there's been research on this subject, but also to discuss with hiring managers from a lot of different industries what they want to hear from the candidates that they interview. So here are some lesser known strategies that you can use. Sometimes when you're contacted about going on a job interview, the hiring manager, may say, "So here are a couple of options. When are you available?" If you have the option, schedule your interview for like 10:30 in the morning on a Tuesday morning. Hmm. Glassdoor reports that's when your interviewer is relatively relaxed. It's not a good idea to interview early in the morning. The coffee hasn't kicked in, or late in the day when the interviewer can be distracted or just tired and want to go home. But of course, you may not always get to choose your time. But if you do, think about that. 10:30 in the morning on a Tuesday. Next, I want to share the research of Dr. John Molidar and Barbara Paris. In their book, Crazy Good Interviewing, they suggest different approaches depending on the age of the person who's interviewing you. So if your interviewer is Generation Y between the ages of 20 and 30, you might want to bring samples of your work and highlight that you can get a lot of things done, as that's supposed to relate to Generation Y. If your interviewer is Generation X, roughly between the ages of 30 and 50, you want to emphasize your creativity and talk about how you have work-life balance and how that contributes to your success. If you're being interviewed by a baby boomer, somewhere between the ages of 50 and 70, show that you work hard and that you respect what others have achieved. If the person interviewing you is between 70 and 90, otherwise known as the silent generation, you want to talk about your loyalty and your commitment to previous jobs. See, I told you this was interesting stuff. Now, wouldn't it be awesome if you could prepare in advance for the questions you're going to be asked in your job interview? Well, I've compiled a list, and I'm sharing what many hiring managers have told me they want to hear from their candidates. It is in my online and on-demand course, Job Interviews, What Interviewers Want to Hear. We cover it all. Plus, I share what you shouldn't say in a job interview, what should and shouldn't be on your resume. I'll mention some of the questions that you shouldn't be asked in an interview because of legal issues, and what you should do if you are asked those questions. In addition to an hour's worth of videos, I include a comprehensive study guide. If videos like this one get you thinking and help you, I can promise you that my course will be a real plus. All the information is at daveedwardsmedia.com. Just click on courses.